Good morning, Colin Belzer, Assistant City Manager. And for this week's City Commission work session, the City Commission will discuss the following items. First will be a petition to vacate Vine Street Frontage Road. So when the 32nd, 33rd Street roundabout was constructed, portions of that West Vine Street Frontage Road were disconnected, particularly in front of Pheasant Run and Hay Chevy. The owners of those properties have petitioned to vacate the right-of-way, but reserve public utility easements. That process requires a public hearing and a passage of an ordinance, so that's scheduled for the meeting of May 13th. And if they approve an ordinance, then the property will be vacated after 30 days. Also, Bickelschmidt Sports Complex synthetic infield turf awarded bid. So with the quarter-cent sales tax passed by Ellis County voters last year, the City Commission has directed staff to look at a variety of quality of life initiatives, one of those being turfing the infields of Bickelschmidt Complex. The budget for that was approximately $1.65 million. That was to turf all the infields, and this will be to accept that base bid plus some alternatives to expand the fields to allow for more tournaments. Overall, the bid is roughly $23,000 under budget. Also, Hayes Rec is contributing up to $700,000 for that project, so they're participating in that as well. Also, there'll be a presentation on the proposed fire station RFQ process. So, a second fire station has been discussed many times in the city's past. With the passage of that Ellis County quarter-cent sales tax, that's another directive that the City Commission would like to possibly pursue. So there'll be a presentation on what an RFQ process would look like, and we are asking for consensus to issue an RFQ for design services for architectural firms. And then lastly, there'll be a policy discussion on the Rural Housing Improvement District, or RHID. That's an economic development tool that cities can use to help residential development or spur residential development. The city has issued one RHID, which was the 22nd and Wheatland project by Grow Hayes and Heart of America. So this is kind of looking at, do we want to make tweaks to the policy? One thing that occurred this year in the state of Kansas was they opened up the RHID for renovation of downtown buildings to be able to use that tool to help for second story living. Has to be residential use above historic buildings, so that will also be talked about.